Oh, hey, you got
In
that
just 30
exhibition that I was talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? I really wanted it.
Hell
22
yeah.
seconds, Mr.
It's
Beast
goated.
completely destroyed the channels of 3 YouTubers. At the end of his 2020 Rewind video, Mr. Beast shouted out 3 small channels: Amelia and Breedy, Soy and Osmond, and Nalter Deeds.
I've never heard of these people. Like, oh my god.
Me neither.
Each channel instantly gained over 150,000 subscribers, and with it, little hope of their channels ever succeeding on YouTube. On paper, a Mr. Beast shoutout sounds like a rocket ship to
New
success,
video.
but in
Yeah. It's fucking, MrBeast shoutout will ruin your channel.
reality, it's nearly impossible to succeed afterwards.
Yeah, I can imagine that because a lot of people are like not gonna watch. They're just gonna subscribe and never watch you ever.
First channel
I know
that
that
Mr. Beast
happened
was
to
shouting out.
one guy that I used to watch before he got shouted out by MrBeast. And then he got shouted out by MrBeast and then he just fell off again. Like he had like one video that got to 1 million views.
Yeah,
And then that was kind of it.
yeah,
Then his next
because
one got maybe like 440K.
yeah, because none of the people who were watching MrBeast will actually watch the person.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad because he seemed like a chill guy.
Yeah, God, I'd hate to get a shout out from like a content creator, unless if they did like almost the exact same type of content as me. I wouldn't want it. Don't gonna lie.
Amelia and Breedy was uploading lifestyle content like Christmas
Yeah,
DIY.
like lifestyle content. That is such a contrast in the like high dopamine levels that MrBeast will have. I'm tending to your kitties and watching this. Hell yeah.
DIYs and thrifting vlogs. A very wholesome channel, but also
Thrifting vlogs. How can you convert like how would you convert like a 10-year-old child who watches MrBeast who has a dopamine receptors of a fucking fry to watch like vlogs and that? I do not know.
Real. That's
You'd
not
have to
happening.
you'd have to be a fucking genius to get that to work.
the complete opposite of what Mr. Beast posts. After the shoutout, Amelia and Breedy uploaded this video titled "Mr. Beast Gave Us a Shoutout."
No, please, for fuck's sake, don't shout me out.
Since 99.8% of their audience came from Mr. Beast, the video performed quite well, quickly becoming their most viewed video ever with 668,000 views. But
Watch this, the next one's gonna have like 20k views.
these views would last shorter than Chandler competing in a Mr. Beast video. Their next upload, a fun vlog about Amelia's baby.
Wow, almost half what I said. Almost half of what I said is crazy.
Shower
12k.
only pulling 12,000 views or 2% of their Mr. Beast thank you video. They followed that up with a Zoom call video with the other 2 winners, tripling the view count of the baby shower video because it was something the new audience understood and cared about.
Yeah, because the new audience isn't gonna give a shit about your vlogs.
However, in the long term, Amelia and Breedy continued uploading the same content they always had been, despite their entire new audience not caring for this type of content at all. The average viewer for a Mr. Beast video is probably an 8 to 12-year-old boy who likes video games. On the other
It has fucked up dopamine receptors.
hand, the average viewer
That's
for
all
an
kids
Amelia
do.
and Breedy video is probably a 16 to 25-year-old woman who enjoys clothes and home decorating.
And probably doesn't have a fucked up retention span, I might add.
Predictably, just 2 months after the upload, Amelia and Breedy were struggling to pull 3,000 views of video, despite having over 150,000 subscribers.
Yikes. That's rough.
Eventually, not even a year after the shoutout, Amelia and Breedy would quit their channel altogether,
Oh,
stating,
shit.
They subscribed because MrBeast told them to.
Meanwhile, the second person who was shouted out, Soyeon Osman, was also experiencing a similar channel failure. His initial video reacting to the MrBeast shoutout grossed almost 1 million views, but afterwards he would struggle to crack 10,000 views on any non-MrBeast related upload. Just like Amelia and Breedy, Soyeon would continue to upload the same content as pre-shoutout, mostly surrounding the music industry. But everyone who came from Beast wanted Beast-type content, not music content. Again, just a year after the shoutout, Soyeon Osman would cease uploading on his channel forever. The third channel shouted
Yeah, fucking 2-second attention span, kids.
out was Nalter Deeds, who adapted this shoutout better than the other two. I hopped on a call with him to get his take on this incredibly unique situation. What was your immediate reaction right after the shoutout?
My first thought was just like, this is an opportunity, even if this wasn't in my plans like literally 3 hours ago. I wasn't actively trying to be a YouTuber. It was more so I had a channel that I'd had for over 10 years. That's right when the shoutout happened, and so it was just like, all right, I don't know where to go from here.
Did you feel boxed in at all from the Beast shoutout to continue making content similar to Beast?
Early on, I certainly did. One of the early videos I did was I delivered MrBeast burgers for a day, but there's only so many of that video that like you can make. I did feel boxed in, and then as you know, these months and years have passed by, I've kind of realized it was what it was, and not to focus on it and try and get those people back, just like focus on what I'm doing and move forward.
So when you were uploading a new video that didn't have anything to do with Beast, what was the reception like?
I think I had a couple that 50 to 60,000 views, and then as the weeks went on and I started doing other things, even it's still somewhat in line with the MrBeast stuff, you know, the views would come down towards like 15,000.
You need to do like probably fucking gaming videos with like the highest retention editing imaginable. Of like all the flashy shit to get the kids hooked
all
on
the
it.
ding sound effects.
Yeah.
10,000.
Like Metal Gear Solid Alert sounds every 2 seconds.
Real.
Like not that long after the shoutout, and it got 700 views. I would say at the time it was defeating. Looking back now with some time behind me, I think it's all just
Yeah, Subway Surfers in the background as well.
Yeah, it needs to have like some. It has to have like
And
so
also
much.
Family Guy funnies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, the whole
It needs like those like
the whole gang.
It needs those memes after those shitty reactions.
life lessons and also content lessons, like what it means to actually make content and build up your own audience.
It feels like the shoutout was almost like an obstacle you had to overcome rather than a helpful tool to gain an audience.
It was an obstacle when viewing it in the wrong light. If that shoutout never happened, I would probably still be working at the job that I had before. That was the kick in the pants of kind of being like, all right, sign from above. The shoutout was not a bad thing. It was only bad if the expectation was that all of those subscribers were going to translate into views. It's never that everyone is going to continue to watch unless I was going to try and pursue the same style of content. Long term, it was a absolutely good thing. It's only valuable if the people that you're sending like the content, the person, like all of it.
If you could go back to January 1st, 2021, would you still want to be shouted out by Beast?
I think knowing what I know now, absolutely.
Having a MrBeast shout out brings in a mass audience who wants one thing: more content like MrBeast. MrBeast's audience was never going to become long-term fans of family or music type content, and these three channels were doomed the instant they were mentioned in a MrBeast video. Which leads to the question, would a MrBeast shout out be helpful for someone who is posting viral challenge type content like the man himself? In 2020, just before the rewind shoutouts, MrBeast posted a video in which 4 YouTubers, Zealous, Isaiah Photo,
yeah, that guy Zealous. That's the guy who I watched.
Oh yeah?
Competed in a video to win a
Well, I think I knew who won.
1 million subscribers shoutouts. At the time, all of these channels had
101.
between 50 and 70,000 subscribers. And that's the #1 difference between these YouTubers and the 3 that received shoutouts in the rewind. These 4 channels were all actively trying to become mainstream creators and were already very knowledgeable about YouTube. Zealous ended up winning the challenge, was shouted out in the video, and gained over 2 million subscribers in just
God damn. Hey, what's up, Yuta? But, also known as Spoken Party, what's up? Just finished the game sesh.
Nice.
Oh, nice. What do you have to read it?
His following videos referencing the challenge and MrBeast racked up an impressive 11 million and 6.3 million views. Pre-shoutout, Zealous's content was so
Alex is fucking finishing Yuta's fonts. Their minds have fucking been connected.
somewhat similar to MrBeast, and after the shoutout, he adapted the content to perfectly fit the needs of a MrBeast subscriber. Afterwards, he was consistently pulling 1 million views a video, even months and years after the shoutout.
It's about MrBeast shoutouts and how it ruins your fucking channel. Because of like people,
Sometimes.
well, most of the time, it has like a 1 to 3 success ratio.
And of course, whenever he posted a video related to MrBeast, these videos would outperform compared to the peers. There's 2 main differences between Zealous and the 2020 Rewind winners. First, Zealous makes Beast-type content and the 2020 winners do not. Second, Zealous understood the basics of YouTube while the others were kind of just thrust into the limelight with little experience on YouTube and going viral before. We can make the assumption that when receiving a shoutout from a bigger creator, the shoutout is only valuable if that creator makes similar content to yours. The number of people who actually come in that care about your niche content is extremely low. As more eyes come in, CTR or click-through rate plummets because the new audience isn't interested in the video and therefore are not clicking it. And when your initial audience isn't clicking the video, YouTube sees no reason to promote it to more people and your growth dies instantly. And because Zealous was posting Beast-like content, he was able to actually gain views from this new audience. Hence, Zealous
Yeah, I don't think that's legal, ref.
is the only MrBeast shoutout recipient who succeeded. But how about the other 3 YouTubers who failed to get the shoutout?
Can't focus without Subway Surfers. Real fucking attention-starved kids.
Surely their careers died instantly, right? Not the case at all. Unnecessary Inventions has 4.6 million subscribers, Pretty Bored has 1.3 million, and arguably the most successful of them all, Isaiah Photo, has cracked 10 million subscribers. And this
Goddamn,
instantly
wow.
leads to the question, would they have still been as successful if they did receive the shout out from MrBeast? So I met up with Isaiah Photo to find out. What was your initial reaction to losing 1 million subscribers?
It wasn't until I got home that I started to realize, like, holy crap, that is catastrophic. Like, what, I literally just
Bro, that's
lost
crazy.
a MrBeast challenge. I was pretty upset, honestly. Like, when I got home, it was like, holy crap, what are we gonna do? This sucks.
It seemed like your golden ticket to instant success.
That was like, surefire, you will be a successful YouTuber right now.
If you win that video, you feel guaranteed to make it on YouTube.
Yes, 100%.
You lost the video, you lost 1 million subscribers, but 3 years later, you're the most subscribed to over any of the 4 of you in that video. So you really didn't need it to win YouTube.
But yeah, I guess turns out you didn't need to win the competition to get 1 million subs. But honestly, it's like not that surprising. I think everybody that
I don't know. Do people watch videos while they shower? I don't know if people do. Oh, thank you for
That
thank
sounds
you for
kind
the
of weird,
follow.
not gonna
Thank you
lie.
for the follow on Twitch, Yuta. I mean, I can see why people do it. Most people listen
Personally, I
to.
would never watch something naked.
Well, I listen, like listening to music in the showers is pretty normal, I'd say.
Even then,
So
I still don't do that.
so I could see maybe how someone would maybe watch like a stream in a shower. I don't know. It's up to the person.
there had already been working on YouTube, already had a channel, like maybe 50K subs or more, and
Not gonna good. Oh yeah, it's just if it's just like a normal shower too, then I don't see any problems. You're just gonna have to explain to your parents why there's a me in your shower.
was pursuing a career on YouTube.
The initial audience has to be
Yeah, thanks for 50 subs for overall.
interested in the content, or else it'll never get served, because if your initial audience isn't watching it,
Thank you for the follow, Dillian.
YouTube will never think anyone outside your initial audience will watch it. Why do you think Zealous has succeeded from the shout out while everyone else who's been shouted out at some point has failed?
He did start to format his videos in a very specific way to hopefully like make that crossover, that bridge of like,
That's
I
a
know you
fun
came from-
emoji. Wait, what is that? Yeah, Digmaster 69. We need to bring back
As
that
a matter of
notification.
fact, Master 99, we have.
Oh, it's such a great notification sound. That should be the notification sound for when someone follows on Twitch.
Yeah. If you could even set that, I don't know.
I don't know if you can. I'll have to look into that. If I can, though, I
I-
will.
I know that theoretically it is possible. Since
Wait.
I've literally seen streamers do it before.
My cat is crashing out. That's crazy. Are they just like running around? Do they have those zippies?
MrBeast, but I want you to watch me now, and so maybe it's similar to MrBeast, but sort of starting to carve his own path.
Oh, Ninja used to have it? Oh yeah, maybe I will then. That would be really funny. No, he was crashing me, and he crashed. Wait, what? Oh, he was chasing me, then he crashed? How did I read it like that?
So a hypothetical here, do you think you're better off now than if you had received that shout out?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I didn't have a plan for if you win. It was like, what do you do next? I would have been at that time prone to messing it up. People want to blow up tomorrow. They want to get 1 million subscribers tomorrow, but it's way more valuable to have that slow growth. Honestly, it's a slow growth mutual fund, baby. You're just investing
Real.
in the future.
I'm fucked
in
up.
10 years and 20 years and 30 years.
To continue the analogy, it's almost like you win the lottery
Your
with
pause?
Beast and blow it all because you don't know anything about money
Tired.
management or
Dude,
something.
Fucking
that's a perfect
sleepy
analogy.
There's a
eyes.
lot of kids, new creators out there who would probably love more than anything a Beast shout out. What's your advice to those kids who might aspire for that?
I actually have a pretty good example of this when I first started my channel. I was collaborating with another gentleman, but he made Arabic content. So most of his subscribers spoke Arabic, and he spoke Arabic in his videos. He would shout my channel out. My retention graphs went from like pretty decent at the beginning to just severe drop off because I'm an English speaking individual. It's not going to be useful for you to just get a shout out from somebody. Honestly, I think the most valuable thing you can do for yourself is to surround yourself with other people who are like-minded that also are interested in creating videos, and start just diving deep in your analytics. Figure out what works, keep doing it. Figure out what doesn't work, get rid of it, and just keep posting.
Let's go, baby. Good stuff.
Too easy, come on.
I'm not too sure, Alex. It depends if how like much, like what kind of videos you make, and that kind of stuff. That's crazy. You should like not shout me out.
So the shoutouts we've talked about now are all from a few
No,
years ago.
it was a
But what
quiz.
does a 2024 MrBeast shoutout look like? MrBeast
The
recently
shoutout is the
posted
plague.
Survive 100 Days
A
Trapped
plague.
with $500,000.
I make no videos. Oh, so there's just a really good chance that they won't go onto my thing at all. Perfect.
Within a week, the video garnered over 100 million views. In the video, two contestants, Susie and Bailey, stay in the room together for 100 days and end up walking away with $185,000 each. As soon as MrBeast's video was released, Susie and Bailey started instantly uploading content on their own channels about their appearance in the video. On Susie's channel, she's uploaded 3 videos about the topic, garnering over 10 million views and gaining over 250,000 subscribers. In the first video, she explains how she gave away some of this money in a MrBeast giveaway style type of video. The second is a reaction video to the actual 100 Days Trap video. And finally, the third is just her and the other contestant, Bailey, answering questions that people might have about the video. Bailey has had
Should I start a 12-hour stream of my kitty? No, you should do a 24-hour stream of your kitty.
slightly less
You
success.
should do a
posting
24/7
different
hour
videos,
stream.
which have garnered
Real. You need to like put a headset on your cat that has like a rechargeable battery, and then it streams it streams your cat to the whole entire world 24/7.
Like, he's just strap a GoPro on his back.
Yeah, strap a GoPro to the kitty.
1 million views and gained him 50,000 subscribers. His
that'd be
first video is
that'd be hilarious.
him reacting to the MrBeast video, and his second is Fortnite gameplay with the 100 Days Trap branding behind it. The interesting thing here is that 60% of their uploads are reaction and Q&A videos, 2 styles which rarely pull views at the beginning of a creator's career. But by having an introduction
As someone who's a reactor, that's fucking true. Young good lord, don't I know that's fucking true.
to 230 million people, someone who watched the original video was bound to care. And in this case, millions did. And thus, from 2 channels that were practically at 0, they carved out
Holy shit, it's Fortnite.
large audiences by maximizing the Beast hype from the original video. But what happens when the hype inevitably dies? People are watching and subscribing to Bailey and Susie for one reason. They were featured in a MrBeast video. With 100 days being trimmed down to just 27 minutes, people are hungry for behind the scenes content, which only Susie, Bailey, and MrBeast can provide, making supply low and demand high. And I do have to give them props. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Susie and Bailey have capitalized on being in a position that few ever are. The 10 million views Susie has received is worth about $50,000 in AdSense on top of the $185,000 she already made from Beast. However, Susie and Bailey are now locked into making content surrounding Beast if they ever want to continue this career as YouTubers. And of course, this could mean hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views if done correctly. But by capitalizing on their initial fame, they inadvertently back themselves into a corner in which any pivot in content would almost certainly spell doom.
Oh god damn, that fucking old ass song. Holy shit.